Hey guys, hope you all have been well and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be doing a weight loss related one, finally, and it's something that I wanted to talk about because it's currently what I'm going through. So it's unmotivation / setbacks. So this is purely going to be based on my experience, and I do want to emphasize that this is not like a scientific thing. There is no formula for me to give you. It's purely just me, what I experienced, how I got through it, and how I'm currently going through it. Unmotivation and setbacks basically is something that is either halting or reversing your progress, and it occurs for numerous reasons, whether it's something as significant as losing someone and then you're just like traumatized and either you don't want to go to the gym anymore because you want to stay in bed, or you go back to your comfort, which in most cases is usually food, which this one right here. And it can just be something as small as, say, you ate a cookie when you weren't supposed to, and then it just spirals from there. So it can happen at any given time for any given reason. A large part of the reason I wanted to do this video a lot sooner was because it's something I'm currently going through. Now, as you guys know, we experience a super typhoon here, and as a result I was without electricity, and because of that my routine just went kaput. I usually do my smoothies, go to the gym, I cook my food, so on and so forth. That was my routine, and that's how I went about my day. Since losing electricity, I often ate out. I didn't have my smoothie because, well, there's no blender. And because of that, I wouldn't say that I got rid of my motivation completely. I still went to the gym, but I didn't go as frequently. I'd say I usually went 6 times a week. I went 4 to 5. I know that doesn't seem like much, but sometimes I wouldn't even work out for the hour and a half that I usually do. I just felt like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. And I also ate out a lot more. Because we didn't have electricity, I often went to this cafe and I had either like a chocolate drink, a coffee, a mango drink, all sweet drinks, which is like a big no-no for me. I never drank anything besides water. I also got a snack to eat there because it's like, why am I gonna just not eat? If I go home, I have to cook it on this one portable stove, and it's just so time consuming. I'm just gonna eat here. And that usually was pretzels. What else did I often have? Fries. My brothers and I would always go out to McDonald's because it was easy, or we just ate out somewhere. And this is not to say that I'm giving myself like reasons or excuses for not sticking to my plan. This is completely my fault. I did this to myself. No one else did it to me. It was my choice. And this is not the first time that I'm experiencing this. I go through ups and downs, and I've been at this for 2007, 2008, 2009, 3 years. And my struggle comes from food. I can go to the gym 4 to 5 times is still pretty good, and I put in work when I'm there. So the gym is not necessarily my struggle. I love food. I'm addicted to food, and it's not the kind of food that you should be eating. It's gonna be a constant battle because that was majority of my life. Eating whatever I wanted, and it was never really the right choice. And for me, the key, I feel like this is the one thing that I need to tell myself in order to pick myself back up. And that's that you did it. What are you gonna do about it? That question alone gets me jump started back onto my motivation, back onto my goals and my progress. A lot of people, I'm not saying all, but a lot of people take their setbacks or what they consider failures and they run with that for so long. I did this to myself. Like, I'm so sad. What's the point of continuing on? But if you tell yourself like, yes, I did it, acknowledge that you did it, and then go, what the hell am I gonna do about it now? Don't sit there, don't dwell. What's your plan to get you back on track? So currently, with the whole situation I went through, I gained 8 pounds. 8 pounds in 2.5 months. And I did not get on the scale when the power went back on and went, damn, what the hell? There's no point anymore. Since I've started getting back my motivation from the power, electricity and power from within, I've lost 2 of those pounds already. So taking a proactive approach gets that jump start back up, and I'm going to tell you straightforward, it's not easy. I think some people, I'm not going to name names because there's no one off the top of my head, but just in passing, I hear people say like, you just got to get back on your horse and you're gonna be so successful. I think it needs to be mentioned that it's not easy. Me getting to this point in my mental state took me so long. I used to hound on myself like, what are you doing? You stupid. You're not going to be as successful. You're a failure. I used to have those thoughts because I'm very hard on myself. You have to learn how to be a positive thinker as opposed to being negative all the time. So as you experience it, it becomes easier to tell yourself like, yeah, maybe we gain a pound, half a pound, 10 pounds, whatever, but you gained it, you can lose it. Let's get the process going. There is no miracle to motivation. There is no miracle to losing weight. You just put in the work. And so jumpstarting the way you think with getting started or continuing on, it's all up here. If you tell yourself you can do it, you will do it. If you're positive to yourself, you will continue to do it. And I think that's very key. You know, your mental state, getting yourself in the right state of mind, it jumpstarts you. That's what initiates it. But if you're positive to yourself, that's what continues the journey. Because if you're negative, you sit there and you dwell. You dwell and you either dwell on it for a long time or you give up completely. Stay positive, be kind to yourself, and know that it is normal. I'm not saying like it's a good thing, like, yeah, just gain some 10 pounds. No, but it's normal. I've gone through it 3 years, a dozen times. I see a lot of people on their journeys that are so successful and have completely transformed their lifestyle, but those people are far more rare than I would say the general population who are trying to lose weight, especially if you're like addicted to food. Those people are rare, and I commend them because that takes so much motivation and positivity. I'm not one of those people. And even though I didn't achieve my progress the way they did, I'm not gonna look down on myself and be like, well, you're not like them. I'm on my own journey. You're gonna be on your own journey, and know that if you have a setback, it's okay. It's normal. You are not alone. You will probably experience it again, but what you do from there, that's on you. And I feel like that's very important to me. The whole comparison process on other people's journeys, I don't think it's healthy. I think looking towards someone for motivation and inspiration to jumpstart or continue on with your journey is great, but comparing yourself to their success, sometimes I feel like that's kind of like damaging, because if you don't meet that standard, then what? Then, you feel bad, you get, you're negative. If you only compare yourself to yourself, then everything is you. Everything is manageable and attainable because it's up to you. So finding your key to motivation, whether it's that treat, whether it's a person that you follow on Instagram, whether it's this bikini that you want to put on, whatever your motivation is, use that. Use that as your key to continue on in your journey and be kind to yourself. Whatever setbacks you have can always be fixed. You just got to make the choice to do that. And so if you're currently struggling, know that you are not alone. I am on this journey with you. I have a few pounds that I've gained, and you know what? I'm all right with that, because I know that even though I put it on, I've got the motivation and the will to get back on track. And you can do the same as well. Find it deep within you and know that your goals and the dreams that you aspire for, either your health or the way you look, it's always possible. And I'm right there with you. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is not necessarily a tips video, but just kind of talking. Let's talk. It's healthy to talk about what you're going through. It's okay to talk about your setbacks. It's not always that end, I did this, I did such an awesome job. The struggles are just as important, and they're just as important, if not the most important, to talk about. So if you would like to share your struggles with me, we can talk, we can communicate with each other to get ourselves back on track. I'm all for it. So leave me a comment down below and let's get to talking. If you guys like this makeup look, you guys know the drill. Head on over to Instagram. It will be the first link in the description box down below for a list of all the makeup products that I use to put this makeup look together. And if you enjoyed this video and have not done so already, go ahead and click the red subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it, and you'll be notified for future videos, which I'm trying to get out as soon as possible. With that said, I hope you all are doing well and taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.